Hey, Impact! Welcome to The Breakdown. We're calling this The Breakdown, and you have to do this when you start the breakdown. We're going to be doing these after each of the main sessions just to kind of get some feedback from students and get their reactions about what they thought about each session. So let's start and meet these wonderful people. Who do we have here?
I'm Meredith Cotis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Jacob.
Jacob.
My name's Anthony.
Anthony. All right, and where are you guys from?
Marshalltown.
Marshalltown, which is in Iowa, in case you didn't know. All right, so maybe we'll start with Meredith. Meredith, what were your thoughts? What was your reaction from tonight's session? It was pretty cool, I thought.
Yeah, it was very eye-opening kind of thing. I really liked when he took the point of view of somewhere else instead of just always going from the same kind of take on things, and taking someone else's shoes and thinking, oh, what would it be if we actually showed ourselves to people that we consider outsiders or people that we consider to be different, even though they're people same as us, created in the image of God. And I just thought it was really interesting. It was very different, and I liked it.
Awesome. Cool.
I mean, I also kind of like the fact that he took the point of view of an atheist.
Yeah.
And then also how he dove deeper into, after he was done role-playing as an atheist, how he went into how we were interacting with him and how kind of like our view of him changed. And just how we were talking to him, the hostility of the whole situation. And just like how we talk about, loving even, the people who treat us worse as Christians. But when we're in those scenarios, sometimes we don't think about that, and it's kind of an us versus them type of scenario. And I thought it was a really good thing for him to talk about, just, being loving while maybe disagreeing with other people.
Right, exactly. Awesome.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the lesson. It was a really big eye-opener for me personally, because I feel like a lot of the time when you're around other people that share the same faith as you kind of really don't understand like how exclusive that you can kind of become over time. And I feel like that lesson portrayed that perfectly, because until he really pointed it out, I'd say the majority of us didn't even realize what the problem was to begin with. Until he actually explained that the problem wasn't rather the facts that we were trying to debate or argue with him. It was actually the entire method that we were going about it ourselves. And that was a really big just reminder to all of us, and to me especially, that everything that you do, especially with non-believers, but also with believers, should be out of love rather than out of trying to get your point across. Because at the end of the day, if you don't get your point across, but they still understand that you still love them, then that's a bigger critical point that you could make.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And that is what Jesus calls us to, right? Like we are supposed to speak the truth in love. And they will know that we are Christians, not because we're right and we've pounded an argument into them, but they will know us, we are Christians by our love, right? Yeah, that was very convicting to see that happen in the room, in the moment. So cool. Well, awesome, guys. Thank you for being a part of The Breakdown. We'll see you next time. Peace out.
I'm not doing it.
That was very old manish.